What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about the American Silver Eagle, but I'm going to be going through it very quickly because I wanted to spend more time talking about 5 alternatives to the American Silver Eagle. I understand that premiums are in the way, premiums are the problem, but I like to be solution-oriented, so I want to offer 5 potential solutions. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. I have a giveaway going on right now. Join before midnight tonight if you want to get entered. You can watch Sunday's video right now if you want to, and every Saturday morning I post a brand new adventure vlog. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Normally it's 2, they bumped it up to 5 until midnight tonight, so make sure to do that. If you refer 1 friend to the app, they're going to give you 10 free random stocks for the referral. Super time sensitive. And of course, if you refer 3 friends to the app by midnight tonight, Webull's going to give you a spin on the spin wheel, which guarantees you at least 1 free share of Apple with the chance of winning all the way up to 15 free shares of Apple. Make sure to take care of all of that before midnight tonight. Everything will be linked in the description. So today is Saturday, April 30th, 2022. Believe it or not, I'm filming this on Tuesday, the 26th, 2022. Which means I have no idea what the spot price of silver or gold will be by the time the video comes out, so head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. Alright, so in today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the American Silver Eagle, and I wanted to talk about 5 other coins we can use, or 5 other coins we can stack to replace the American Silver Eagle. I'm sure we're all aware by now. And if you're not aware, I don't know where you've been because this has been a 2-year-long thing. But the American Silver Eagle, regardless of which one you're going after, whether it be the Type 1 or the Type 2, it really doesn't matter. The Silver Eagle is the Silver Eagle either way. There's a little bit of a roadblock there. There are some pretty hefty premiums attached to these coins right here. I don't even remember the last time I've seen one of these going for anything less than a $10 premium on top of the spot price. So with the spot price being about $23, $24, you're probably going to have a hard time finding one of these for less than $35. So it's a bit of an issue, and it's unfortunate because the Silver Eagle has always been, hands down, my favorite 1 troy ounce pure silver coin. It's just a beautiful design. I'm not pleased with the fact that they changed the design. I prefer the Type 1 over the Type 2, but it's beautiful either way. And unfortunately, with the premium skyrocketing on these things about 2 years ago, a little more than 2 years ago at this point, I had to say goodbye to the Silver Eagle. I didn't sell them. I didn't say goodbye in that way, but I had to say goodbye to stacking the Silver Eagle, which is unfortunate because it was the foundation of my stack since pretty much the very beginning. So I wanted to offer 5 alternatives in this video. 5 other government minted 1 troy ounce pure silver coins. And what's funny is what inspired this video is another video that I posted a couple weeks ago or maybe a month ago talking about replacing the Silver Eagle with some other options, and in that video I talked a little bit more about certain very specific silver rounds or certain very specific 90% silver coins. If you want to know the specific details of that video, go and watch that video. That's not what this video is going to be about. I'm making this video because I realized after making that video, not everyone's interested in silver rounds. Not everyone's interested in 90% junk constitutional silver coins. A lot of people want the 1 troy ounce pure silver government minted coins. So here we go. The first one I wanted to talk about would be the silver maple. This has been basically second in command when it comes to my stack for the last couple of years, or at this point the last going on 4.5 years. I've been stacking silver maple leafs since pretty much the very beginning. Obviously I got started with generic silver rounds and then I moved on over to silver eagles, but I always stacked maple leafs alongside the silver eagle, and that's just because they carried a little tiny bit lower of a premium, and I understood the importance of diversification, and let's be honest, it's just a gorgeous coin. I couldn't resist. But the silver eagle has been a coin since 1988, and this is a 4 nines fine pure silver coin. So you could pretty much call it a 99.99% pure silver coin. And it's an absolutely stunning coin on this side, at least. If you want to flip it over, we have something that's not so stunning, but hey, it is what it is. It doesn't really matter who or what's on it or what it says. Silver at the end of the day. To be a little bit more decent, I'll keep it facing this way. This is the side that I prefer. But this is the Canadian silver maple leaf. And if you've been stacking for probably at least 2 or 3 weeks, you should know exactly what this coin is, and it's an absolutely beautiful coin. I've always been a big fan of it, and one of the biggest selling points, other than its popularity, other than its ability to be recognized, other than the way that it looks, other than all of that, is that 4 nines fine silver. Now, to me, it doesn't really matter, the difference between 3 nines and 4 nines fine. As far as I'm concerned, it's irrelevant. I don't really care about 99.9% versus 99.99%. It's pure silver either way. It doesn't make a bit of a difference, but I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, this would be the American Silver Eagle's first alternative, the Canadian Silver Maple. But moving away from the first on the list, I think we should start talking about the second on the list. In addition to the maple leaf, we can also talk about the Australian Kangaroo, another beautiful coin. One of my favorite things about the Kangaroo, just by its aesthetic, just by the way that it looks, is I like that ring going around it. I've always been a big fan of that, and I love the burst effect in the background. It just makes the Kangaroo pop. I've always been a big fan of it. But the Australian Kangaroo has been a coin since 1993, and similar to the maple leaf, this is a 4 nines fine pure silver coin. Not 3 nines fine like the silver eagle is. If that matters to you, it might be a selling point. If it doesn't matter to you, kind of like how it is for me, doesn't matter either way. I don't care if it's 3 nines or 4 nines. As long as it's silver, and that's enough of a selling point, the fact that it's silver. And this is a 2017 Kangaroo, by the way, a 1 troy ounce government minted coin coming out of Australia. Not nearly as popular or as high in demand as the maple leaf or as the American Silver Eagle, obviously, or even as some of the other coins that we're going to get into throughout the course of the video. But this one right here, aesthetically, it's a great looking coin. Once again, if we flip it over, not the greatest looking on this side, but it is what it is. It really doesn't matter. I am a fan of that border though, like I said before. I like the way that looks, but hey, it is what it is. So it's a coin that's been around since 1993. And by the way, most of the coins that I'm sharing today, if not all of the coins that I'm sharing today, were originally gold coins. There was the gold eagle, the gold maple, the gold kangaroo, and later on down the road, all these different mints from all over the world started putting out silver versions of the same coin. And due to the popularity, due to the fact that everyone and their brother ended up being a massive fan, they kept them around and kept pumping out silver coins every single year. And the Kangaroo is a perfect example of that, because ever since 1993, people have been in love with these. It's a beautiful coin, and if you ask me, I think it's a great alternative to the American Silver Eagle, even if it's just temporary. It's hard to use the word temporary nowadays, though, just because the premiums on Silver Eagles have been sky high for over 2 years at this point. I don't know if over 2 years is really a fair time frame to use the word temporary. It sounds a little weird, like if we already waited over 2 years, how long or how much longer are we expected to continue waiting? But hey, in the meantime, if and when the premiums on Silver Eagles ever come back down, this is another example of a coin that I think can very easily replace a Silver Eagle when it comes to a pure silver government minted coin that you're stacking for a lower premium than the Silver Eagle's been carrying. Moving away from the second one on the list, let's now talk about the third one on the list, and it would absolutely have to be the gorgeous Britannia, the British Britannia. Check this out right here. Now, unfortunately, this one is, what is that? This is a 2018. Britannias of any year are fantastic, but I'm going to tell you a little bit later why 2021 and newer Britannias are even better than the already fantastic coin. We'll get into that in just one second, but I want to talk about the Britannia in general. This coin right here, the British Britannia, has been a coin since 1997. Like I said before, originally it was the Gold Britannia, and they still have the Gold Britannia, but they ended up putting out a Silver Britannia, and due to the popularity, due to the fact that everyone and their brother became a fan of it, they kept it around. So this run right here is probably a really big crowd favorite, which is funny because a lot of people claim to avoid silver coins that have the Queen on one side, but it seems like everyone makes an exception for the Britannia. And this is a fantastic coin for a couple of different reasons. I would put this in the same category or on the same level or in the same tier as the Maple Leaf. Like I said before, the Kangaroo, I wouldn't say it's all the way up there with the Maple Leaf. It's an incredible coin. It's a fantastic coin. I have no complaints about the coin. But if we were to rank them, I don't think the Kangaroo would be nearly as high up as the Maple Leaf. But I would say that the Britannia is probably tied for second with the Maple Leaf, with the Silver Eagle being first place. At least that's what I would give it. But either way, this isn't about ranking. This is just about alternatives. So you can see right here, this is a 3/9 fine, pure silver coin. It's absolutely stunning. Look at the background. It's really cool. And the newer ones are even nicer. First and foremost, it's just a beautiful looking coin. But it's an incredibly popular coin. It's an incredibly in-demand coin. It's trusted, respected everywhere you go. Go into 100 different coin shops. I'm willing to bet the stack on it. 100% of them will be familiar with the Britannia. So like I said before, this is a 2018, and starting in 2021, they started putting this little security feature on it. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have it, and I don't have any 2021 or 2022 Britannias. I do have one in gold, though, which I've showed off in other videos. But the security feature is right about here. It's this circle hologram logo where if you angle it this way, it has the trident symbol, and if you angle it the other way, it has a padlock. It's a really cool, unique security feature, like proof of authenticity, so you know you're getting something real. God forbid you ever come across somebody that's trying to pass off a fake coin as a real coin. It's not all that common. It usually doesn't happen, but unfortunately it does happen out there. So with security features being implemented, it makes the coins a little bit safer to stack. And plus, who can hate on that new security feature that the Britannia has anyway? So I would say that the Britannia is another incredible alternative to the American Silver Eagle. Again, you might not want to stack it. It might not be your preferred coin. It might not be the one that you would ideally want to be stacking. Because if you're anything like me, you'd do anything to get the premiums on the Silver Eagles back down just to justify continuing stacking them. But unfortunately, it's just not an option right now. So I think a Britannia would make for an excellent, incredible alternative. Now moving away from the third of 5 alternatives, the third of 5 options or potential replacements, let's now talk about the fourth. It would have to be the Austrian Philharmonic. Now I know I still keep it in this wrapper that it came in, but you can see it just fine. The Austrian Philharmonic, there's actually something pretty unique about this coin. It's not really that big of a deal, but all the other coins that I just talked about and the next coin that I'm going to talk about, along the edge, they have the reeds or the little ridges. Philharmonics, on the other hand, it has the smooth edge all the way around. Not to say that that matters, not to say that's anything even really worth acknowledging, but it's just something a little bit different about this particular coin. I know a lot of people are looking for ways to continue stacking pure silver 1 troy ounce government minted coins, and this is a good option right here. From the Austrian Mint, the Philharmonic. It's been a coin since 2008. Once again, we always had the gold Philharmonic, but starting in 2008, they put out a silver Philharmonic, and what do you know? It was very popular, very in demand, people loved it, and people wanted more, so who are they to tell us no? It's a beautiful coin. You see the musical instruments all over it, and one of the cool things about the Philharmonic is if we flip it over and take a look at the other side, check this out right here. No queen. That's a big selling point right there. If you're looking for a pure silver 1 troy ounce coin, which by the way, this is a 3/9 fine pure silver coin by the way, so if you're kind of like me and you don't really care about the difference between 3/9 and 4/9, boom, there you go, right there. It's a 3/9 fine pure silver coin minted by a sovereign government with a beautiful look on the obverse and the reverse, and it doesn't have a picture of the queen. That right there, for a lot of people, believe it or not, is a huge selling point. And in addition to all of that, I really only have a couple of these. I always wanted them, and when I first got started stacking, I went an entire year without picking up any because I was just mainly focused on the Silver Eagle for the most part. But I think it was around Black Friday, Cyber Monday of 2018. That was my first full year of stacking. I ended up stumbling upon, I think it was just one. It actually might have been this particular one. And I ordered one because it just happened to be on sale. And I remember I was picking up quite a bit of silver from the local coin shop. And I remember I was also ordering probably half of the silver that I was picking up at the time online from different online precious metal dealing websites. Remember back then, back in 2017, 2018, 2019, spot price was dramatically lower than where it is today. Premiums were incredibly lower than where they were today. And picking up silver online was just something that I did. At least once a month, I'd stop by the coin shop and I'd pick up silver online. Pretty much going back and forth between online shopping and in-person shopping. And this is one that I happened to pick up on either Black Friday or Cyber Monday. And it was the first one that I picked up, and I always liked the way that it looked. And when I finally saw it in person, I was like, wow, I'm even more impressed now that I'm actually holding it in my hand. It's just an incredible looking coin, and I think it could potentially make for an incredible alternative if you're unable or unwilling to stack the Silver Eagle at this time. So now moving away from the fourth alternative, moving away from the fourth of 5 different coins that we can stack if the Silver Eagle premiums are just too high for you. Let's now move on to the 5th and final alternative. The South African Krugerrand. This is the one that I was saving for last because, I'm going to be honest with you, this one always slips my mind. This is one of the more popular pure silver 1 troy ounce coins out there, it's up there. It's definitely up there. But for whatever reason, it always slips my mind. I always forget about the Krugerrand. Gonna be honest with you, sometimes I even forget that I even have a couple of Krugerrands. I don't have all that many. I just have a handful of them that I've picked up from time to time over the years. And this one right here is a 2018. They started minting these in 2017, so this is a fairly new coin, similar to all the other ones. Originally, we had the gold Krugerrand, and we still do, and we had that one for a while, but just a couple years ago, back in 2017, the South African Mint put out a silver Krugerrand, and I should go and get myself a 2017, by the way, but the 2017 had this little anniversary logo on it. I think it was the 50-year anniversary of the gold Krugerrand, and they celebrated with a silver Krugerrand, and due to its popularity and due to the demand, they just kept putting them out year after year after year for the last couple of years, and I don't see any reason in the world why they won't continue, because it's a great selling coin. But either way, it's an incredibly popular coin. It's a beautiful coin, by the way. I'm a sucker for any type of coin with any type of animal or some form of nature on it, which is probably why I was so drawn to the maple leaf in the first place, and also the kangaroo, not to mention the silver eagle. I'm a big fan of the bird, but this right here, absolutely stunning. And this is a 3/9 fine pure silver coin, and similar to the Philharmonic, the one that I just showed off prior to this one. Let's flip it over for a second. We don't have the queen. We got Kruger on it, though, the former president of the South African Republic. Beats the queen. But I think the Krugerrand can make for another incredible alternative to the American Silver Eagle if the premiums are just too wacky for you. And by the way, not for nothing, I just wanted to point this out there. Every coin that I talked about in this video, excluding the Silver Eagle, we all know that the premiums on these are sky high. Whether we're talking about the Maple, the Kangaroo, the Britannia, the Philharmonic, or the Krugerrand, whichever way you go, the premiums on all of these are still higher than a lot of other pieces of silver. I personally believe that the best way to go right now is with 90%. I understand not everybody is a fan of 90%, or maybe they are a fan of it, but they prefer pure silver. Gonna be honest with you, me too. I'm the same way. I'd rather stack pure silver than 90% silver. I'm just prioritizing getting the most silver for my currency. And right now, I find the best deals on 90%. In addition to that, another great way of breaking down the premiums is by going after generic silver rounds and bars. But unfortunately, not everybody wants generic silver rounds and bars. A lot of people want that government-minted bullion for whatever the reason may be. A higher level of notoriety. Maybe they're happy to pay a little bit higher of a premium, being that it's minted by a sovereign government, which in a weird way, not exactly, but it's somewhat of a security level or a security feature in and of itself to some degree, depending on how you want to look at it. It's all personal preference at the end of the day, whether you want to get the 90% or the pure silver, whether you want to get the rounds versus the bars or the government minted versus the generic. It's all personal preference, but this video I just wanted to really focus on 5 alternatives and give a little bit of a backstory behind 5 other pure silver government minted coins, just in case there was somebody out there who was frustrated with the Silver Eagle and you were looking for some other options out there. Hopefully this video covered that. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. I think many of us, or most of us, or at least a lot of us, prefer the Silver Eagle over any other government minted coin. But between the 5 that I showed today, which is your favorite of the 5? The Maple, the Kangaroo, the Britannia, the Philharmonic, or the Krugerrand? I think for popularity, I would go with the Maple Leaf. For the security feature, I would go with Britannias, 2021 and newer. And I think for the aesthetic, I'm going to be honest, I think I'd have to go with the Krugerrand. And I got to keep this thing on display more often. I always forget about this coin. It's always in the back of my head. I never remember it for whatever reason, but I got to keep this on display more often and feature this in more videos, because it's an incredible coin. And you know what? I might just have to take my own advice or do what I talked about in this video. Maybe I should start stacking more Krugerrands. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic, and which of the 5 alternatives I shared is your favorite. And if you have a 6th, head on down to the comments and let me know. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. We got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs in a bunch of different designs. A lot of the products are helping us raise some funds and awareness for different charity organizations, by the way. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, which is where I do giveaways every single month. I have one going on right now. Join before midnight if you want to get entered. Live streams multiple times a week. Deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. You can watch Sunday's video right now if you want to. And every Saturday morning I post a brand new adventure vlog. The one that I just posted this morning was a really interesting one. You're going to want to go and watch that. And there are a ton of other perks as well. VIP Club link in the description. I guarantee you the value exceeds the cost. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Normally it's 2 free stocks. They bumped it up to 5 for this month only, so you only have until midnight tonight. So capitalize on that while you can. You can fund your account with any amount, even if it's just a penny. It still works, and I know that to be true because that's what I did. If you refer 1 friend to the app, they're going to give you 10 free random stocks for the referral. It's part of their advertising budget. Rather than wasting currency on TV commercials and billboards and whatnot, they reward their users for helping them build their app with them. And this is another very time-sensitive promo, so capitalize on that while you can. Just click the little invite button, send it to 1 person that you know. They're going to give you 10 free random stocks, and you can do this 10 times. If you refer 10 friends, they're going to give you 100 free random stocks. And of course, if you refer 3 friends by midnight tonight, Webull's going to give you a spin on the Webull wheel, which guarantees you at least 1 free share of Apple, with the chance of winning 2, 3, 5, 7, maybe even 15 free shares of Apple. Again, all you got to do is click the little invite button, send it to 3 people that you know. It's quite literally that simple, and then you spin the wheel. Whatever you land on is what you get. If you get 1, it's incredible. If you get 15, it's incredible. If you get somewhere in between, it's incredible. It's a win no matter what. You're guaranteed at least 1. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. If you don't want the stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free, and then just sell them, and congratulations, now you have the currency to go and get you some silver maples, Kangaroos, Britannias, Philharmonics, or Krugerrands if that's what you want. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? When it comes to the 5 alternatives that I shared, obviously there are more. There are other coins out there as well. Plenty of other coins. There's the Koala, there's the Libertad, the list goes on. There are so many different 1 troy ounce pure silver government minted coins. I chose to go with these 5. I chose to go with the Canadian Maple Leaf, the Australian Kangaroo, the British Britannia, the Austrian Philharmonic, and of course, the South African Krugerrand. Of these 5, which one is your favorite? If you had to choose between the 5 alternatives, which one would you go with? And if you have a 6th or a 7th or an 8th or whatever that you would like to add to the list, head on down to the comments and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.